Hello everyone, and welcome to the second edition of 8-Minute Battle Reports. I'm your host again, Doresis, and this is a 35-point battle for our Bodger Bowl we're doing at Rooks Comics and Games in Bozeman, Montana. A shout out to them. I'm running a 35-point Kaelyssa list. Something a little different, something I wanted to try out. We're also using the Death Clock format, so perhaps some of my list choices could have been better. I'm running a full unit of Sentinels, 2 units of Stormfall Archers, maybe not the best in a Death Clock format, a Banshee, a Phoenix, an Arcanist, and Kaelyssa herself. This week I will be facing Dan. Dan is bringing Morvahanna this week. He has a list with 2 Wold Guardians, Morvahanna, a full unit of Blood Trackers, and Nuala, a White Mane Chieftain, Lord of the Feast, 2 units of Stones, 1 with the Keeper. Great attrition list. I'm hoping my AoEs can thin down Dan's list a little bit. Let's go to my turn 1 and show you how things went. Here's a quick go of my turn 1. The Sentinels were the prey target. I advanced them cautiously. Kaelyssa put Banishing Ward on them. Both units of Stormfalls advanced, lobbed some AoEs at the Blood Trackers, killing about 2, I believe. So 2 before Morvahanna can do her upkeeps is pretty good. The Banshee kind of ran forward. The Phoenix also ran forward, but he ran through the force, just getting to the other side. And the Arcanist had zapped one of them for a focus, so Kaelyssa could get out a few upkeeps. I put Whiplash or Arcane Reckoning, whatever the heck it is, on one unit of Stormfalls. Probably didn't need to. Ended up being kind of a worthless waste, but first turn really didn't need the focus anyways. Didn't get a lot of pictures of my opponent's end of turns because of the Death Clock format and not being 100% used to it, so a few of these are all going to be just the ends of my turns. I'll kind of do a quick summary of what happened the previous turn with my opponent and show you what goes on from there. Here we have my turn 2. I had finished off quite a few of the Blood Trackers. My turn 2, my turn 1 wasn't very exciting. Dan's turn 1 just kind of advanced a few of his guys. Gallows Grove is over in the forest. You can't really see it off to the right. You know, Chieftain White Mane kind of threatening my Sentinels, who had managed to charge up and kill a couple of the Blood Trackers. AoEs took off a couple more. As you can see, I almost have the entire unit wiped out, but not quite enough to do it. Morvahanna is back behind one of the Guardians who's towing into a stone formation, and the other one is in the other stone formation, preparing for some teleport shenanigans, no doubt. My turn 2 here, not too much going on. Wish I could have finished off all the Blood Trackers, just wasn't meant to be. I had also popped Kaelyssa's feet this turn. My Phoenix had moved up a little more, both my Jacks in the zone, being a little bit harder to remove for him, and we'll zip on over to my turn 3. Another quick shot of my turn 2 before we go to turn 3, kind of a better showing of how things are deployed, how I'm set up for this feet turn. Good time, I thought, to pop it, you know, because those Blood Trackers are going to be respawned coming at me, so let's show you how I weathered his storm. Alright, here's my turn 3. You can see the Blood Trackers kind of grouped up there. He put them right at the edge of where he could deploy them to do a lot of damage to my Sentinels the turn before. The Lord of the Feast had moved up and killed a Sentinel, but wasn't able to, he was just out of range to use his bird to kind of hop in and kill some more. White Mane had gotten to move up a little, but not enough to get into the Sentinels. Did a lot of repositioning with his guys, kind of throwing some things out there. Here's my turn 3. I'll do a quick sum up. One of his Wold Guardians had jumped in and put a bunch of damage on the Phoenix. You can't see it right now because the Phoenix had finished it off on my turn here. So the Phoenix finished it off between the Phoenix and the Banshee. The other Banshee made a charge on his other Wold Guardian, hoping to finish off 2 Guardians in a turn. Wasn't meant to be. Stormfall's throwing some more shots at the Blood Trackers, not killing any, bad deviations, stealth, all that fun stuff. I did get 2 Sentinels to charge off on Morvahanna, but both missed. Lucky them. And the other one charged the Blood Tracker and missed. Nuala kind of hanging in the back. All in all, not a great turn for me. Not a great turn for him earlier either. He did kill off quite a few of the Sentinels and a couple Stormfall Archers, but other than that, not too much was going on. I am starting to threaten his zones. As you can see, my zone is mostly clear. We'll head on over to my turn 4 and show you how things are progressing for me. Alright, turn 4, as you saw previously in my last end of turn, he had all those blood trackers bunched up there. The one he didn't really do too much, kind of repositioned them a little, lobbing some more shots at some of my stuff. His Wold Guardian put some damage into the Banshee but couldn't finish it off, and almost all my Sentinels took a dirt nap. But this turn, what Sentinels I had left had managed to finish off the Lord of the Feast and the White Mane. The blood trackers were threatening the rest of my Stormfalls and Kaelyssa. You can see how I'm positioning here. I managed to kill off his last heavy, one of the stones, the Stone Keeper, starting to win the attrition war, but the death clock was not swinging my way. So I was getting desperate here, and I arced a couple Arcantric Bolts into Morvahanna, hitting her a couple times. Couldn't sack pawn off the magic shots, and no beast left to transfer to, but I left her on 3 or 4 health. Not too much left, so, she's going to be definitely hurting the next turn. Could be a few more than that, but I put a few points into her. We'll head on over to my turn 5 and show you the game's wrap up here coming to a close. A couple shots at turn 5 here. I did finally kill off all the blood trackers, but only because he dropped the regrowth. Not enough focused up. Keep it. He cut himself to get down to 1 health, kind of jockeyed around his stones, making a nice wall for Morvahanna to hide behind. My Banshee was finished off by what was left of the blood trackers. Finished, and then so was my Phoenix. Stormfalls managed to finish off everything. Couldn't quite finish off Morvahanna. Other than that, it was a good game. As you can see what's going to happen here soon. There it is. I death clocked myself just a little bit shy on time to finish him off. I needed a couple more minutes. Quick correction from my previous turn. My Banshee wasn't finished off. It actually, after the game and the pressure was off, I did remember his momentum shot. I could have slammed one of those stones over Morvahanna, knocking her down, making her easy bait for my Stormfalls, but with only 2 minutes left to finish out the turn and a couple other things in the way, just couldn't get it done. So there we go. First game in the Bodger Bowl. I lose to Deathclock, and some great attrition play by my opponent. Congrats to him. This next coming week, I will be playing a Legion player, and hopefully we'll get another one of these 8-minute battle reports up for you.